Have been living under the machine. Every choice, every breath, every moment of your life programmed. But now is the time to choose to break free or remain the same.
Yes, spin. Vibes, good. Aluminum foil.
I'm Sedona, go by Soulful Sedona. I'm originally from Wisconsin, and now I've been living in Mexico the last 3 years. I am co-hosting this retreat with Bioculture. I've been a part of the team with Bioculture the last 7 months about.
Sedona really curated a beautiful experience for us, and she crushed it. It's just the energy is impeccable.
It's a portal, like we call it a portal for a reason. People come and their lives don't just change after. I think a lot of retreats, yeah, people are gonna feel like I'm walking away different. That's the point, right? But this is like a quantum leap.
We're going to definitely be dancing and letting our bodies move, but we're going to like slowly ease everyone in. So today we're really setting up with a temazcal. Let's get in, let's challenge our breath, let's just cleanse any energy that's no longer serving us. Temazcal is an amazing practice that I've been doing for the last few years, but a lot of these people are really new to it, so it's a really exciting time for them. In the morning, we're going to do our soulful, like, spiritual practices. So it'll be breath work, meditations, kind of guiding through, even in silence, but just kind of sprinkling in little things to help people connect to their bodies. And when we get to the movement, we're going to do like body scans and like learning how to heal ourselves through our hands, because we're like that powerful. I send so much light here and healing and moving and removing any stuck energy or blockages.
This is a different retreat than we normally have. I don't know what about it is different, but there's just a different vibe. And I think it just comes down to being led from the heart.
Each day we're going to be slowly progressing and like opening our heart in yoga practices. Reversing your warrior to open up the left side. Untwisting things in our spines, letting loose of anything that's no longer serving us, having intentions every day into our day as we start the day. Soulful movement. Movement is my medicine. Movement has been my medicine since literally I was in 2nd grade, stepping into cheer, competitive cheer on the mat. And for 12 years of my life, I was doing that. And it's also a way of my like therapy. My dad passed away 10 years ago. And that was another way for my outlet to like express and get out this anger or sadness that I was feeling. And it was honestly a really big savior of my life, because it was just my, I don't want to say distraction, but it was my medicine to get through that. And as soon as I got into that and that happened, I then got into yoga after COVID, like 3 years afterwards, which really led me into the like embodiment of your soul and like spirituality and energy and what energy means with emotions. And I also went to school for the study of human and family development. So being able to take personal training, yoga, the study of the mind, the brain, and curating this whole soulful Sedona, who I am, and all my experience, really tapped into just soulful movement and expression and embodiment. I think it's truly our essence of who we are inside to connect to and learn how emotions can be expressed through movement, can be expressed through the feelings and expressions of those emotions. And I think those are really important for us to be able to safely express and feel without feeling like we have to cover ourselves up.
The PDA is so beautiful.
Ready? Capture this.
Uh-oh.
On that.
Because truly to continue evolving and have no blockages in our body is to release those and express.
You can just be creative and let your inner child come out and play. It's really fun, and just really enjoy the connections with the people that are sitting next to you.
It ultimately is like painting a piece of art at the end of the day. It's an expression, and we're made by the creator. We are creators. This energy is meant to flow through us, and when it's not, you're gonna stay anxious, you're gonna stay frustrated, you're gonna stay WTF, why isn't my life what I want it to be yet? because you're blocking it.
Exploring yourself and listening to your heart. And life is a long journey, but at the same time it's not. Like, so there's no time to waste to explore this life that is full imagination and creation. And like, love will guide you, your heart will guide you wherever it is and keep you in alignment and balance, especially with spirit, if you just trust this journey. Like, it's a wild one, but it's beautiful.
There's a line from a guy I follow, Jesse Elder, and he says, the greatest gift you can give is yourself, showing up as yourself. And the greatest freedom in the world is allowing others to do the same. And that last part is sometimes easy to forget about, but yeah.
Movement is just a really fun way for me to express my emotions. Like, I do this thing where when I'm happy, I literally just jump. So like, you know, when somebody is expressing their emotions through movement in a non-verbal way, you see how they're feeling, and that's very powerful. And you know, I think sometimes out there in the real world it can be a little bit weird.
Yes!
So I wouldn't just necessarily like just go around and like jump through the streets, but I kind of like learned here once again, like that's fine. If I want to move,
The wider the better.
I'm gonna move, and I really enjoy moving, and it kind of just like, yeah, it makes me unstuck, you know?
The circle joy, yes, you're talking about
Bioculture has been like a huge seed in my life that has brought in probably everything that I was missing to really be able to step into my power fully and spread like a web, like a hive, like collaboration's key. That's one of the main pillars of Bioculture, is like collaboration, whether it's content creation, whether it's our magic, our powers, bringing into our careers and everything we're able to give to this world, we're able to share. And now that we're creating this like portal of people, retreats throughout the year, even our community online, it's like bringing our like-minded people who are open-minded, high like IQ thinkers, treating themselves with holistic health and like connected to nature. You know, all of us are like, oh, there's someone that I know, there's another person, like, yes, this is making sense, we're bringing this community together, versus like one man by themselves trying to like do their magic. You know, it's like it's a tough world out there when you're by yourself. So Bioculture has really been able to like bring this support system and community aspect to make it all happen. And a lot of like-minded individuals, like I said, who have so many special gifts, so much love, so much knowledge.
For me, it's more about the people that are here. I mean, I do the yoga, the meditation and everything by myself at home too, right? But I don't have this very beautiful surrounding usually. As well, not in this way, in a different way. I love all of my friends at home. But now it's just like everybody lives in one apartment and we wake up together and do things together all the time, and it's been beautiful.
Yeah, so I just realized recently, I told you earlier, I seen this video of this old man. He'd been hosting retreats for like 30 years, and he just said this quote. He's like, your guest experience and their transformation is 100% dictated on your transformation as a host. I just heard that and I'm like, whoa, what the heck? I've been so worried about being a host, like, you know, doing things for people, which is awesome, you know, making sure everything's good, everything's curated perfectly. But guests want to feel like I'm there with them, having the experience with them.
We win this, baby!
Seriously though.
Face punch, face punch!
But yeah, Sedona just absolutely crushed it. Out of the park. And her being my partner is just another layer onto it, so it's really fun. It's just beautiful to watch the whole journey.
You walk your dog, bending one knee at a time, keeping those hips up nice and high into the sky, shifting your chest to your thighs, spreading those fingers. If I could describe this week in one word, well, maybe two, I would say like soulful embodiment, for sure. Just soulful, because soulful is like fully being able to step into your authentic self from your soul, not the ego, not the mind, and being able to just lead from the heart. So this week's gonna be soulful. The main theme, everyone's gonna be feeling soulful by the time they leave this.
But it's to meet the human at the human level, which changes a lot, because we all came as we are at the soul level, and we all accepted each other for who we are, like without judgment, without nothing. And we've all learned to just that. So we're all going back and taking like that light soul back to our own things. We're all gonna keep shining with the energy at the quantum level that we're all building, we build here, we're all bringing it back to our individual selves wherever we're going to be going.
I have so much expansion, so much connection, and just this chapter of my life that really having this opportunity to share a big chapter of my life in Tulum, especially like bringing the medicine here and all of my own journeys here, connecting with so many, like every single one of you in 2 different levels and making magic happen. And last night I sat out at the ocean, like at the end of the fire, and just sat with Hopping, had a journey, and I was just like, my grandpa, my dad was coming through, like I could just see them sitting here with me, and like so much gratitude, and like fucking doing it, Sedona, you know, like you're doing your work, you're doing it, and just so guided. And it was just like a really beautiful, like fireworks were going off in my mind, and like seeing stars, and just like I'm really grateful for all you guys.
Bioculture Tulum 2025. How about that? I thought it was the end of the world, but we're still here.